Hello, everyone. My name is Gytis Žakevičius. I'm an advisor to the Ministry of Finance of Republic of Lithuania, and I'm very pleased to be here and to take some notes about role of financial instruments in our regions in Lithuania. So my presentations consist of actually three main parts. I will with our priorities in talking about investments, and then I will shift to, let's say, implemented financial instruments, and finally I will talk a little bit about impact of financial instruments on macroeconomic level. So I will start with our priorities, and these priorities are set in our national progress plan till 2030. As you can see, we have 17 billion euros to invest. This consists of various financial sources. This is state budget, EU structural funds, special funds, and here you can see the areas, investment areas. So first place is environment and fighting against climate change, then science and innovation, innovation and businesses are in the second place, and you can see regional development takes also significant and important place in investment areas with around 1 billion scope to invest till 2030. When we talk about achievements from financial instruments, firstly I have to say that in Lithuania we have up to now 4 national promotional institutions, agencies, which are providing let's say various financial instruments, promotional financial instruments to the market. The biggest one is Invega with 38 investment instruments, let's say, and we have also dedicated agency Žemės ūkio paskolų garantijų fondas for agriculture sector. This is translated loan guarantee fund for agriculture final beneficiaries. And if we and also we have 2 international financial institutions, European Investment Bank and European Investment Fund, also taking active investments in Lithuania. So overall, our portfolio consists mainly of loans, guarantees, which allow to get loans to final beneficiaries from commercial banks. Also, we have increasing part of venture and private capital, and we have a small part of, so to say, hybrid and mixed instruments. When we talk about let's say whole scope and shares mobilized to financial instruments, we have various funds. As I mentioned, we have EU structural fund with 1.1 billion euros. Then we also have state budget and return investments from previous structural instruments, and we also catalyze these and attract private investments. And you can see, let's say, the shift that the numbers of financial instruments are growing. Also, the total amount of capital and investments also are growing. And agriculture as a sector takes the 3rd place overall in investment areas. And here I wanted to show you different kind of regions and counties. I divided it into 10 and wanted to show you the investments made up till to 2022, and overall there was an amount of 510 million invested in Lithuania. And as you can see clearly, the two counties, Vilnius and Kaunas county, they take more than half investments, and then on the third place is Klaipėda in terms of investments in infrastructure. And then I take also a picture of 10 counties in Lithuania which observed investments through various businesses. So there were already invested over 6 million euros, and this is the, let's say, the final beneficiaries. Counties is actually rather the same. Kaunas and Vilnius take the major place with over half investments of the whole scope, and on the third place is Šiaulių county. If we take a look closely to the financial instruments dedicated to different sectors, overall we have 98 financial instruments implemented, administrated, and planned to take place. And agriculture has overall 15 financial instruments. So it's let's say. It opens also good opportunities also for startups and new business models. If we take a look at our perspective, we have till for the next EU program period from 2021 to 2026, we have overall 666 million to invest. As you probably know, this amount of capital consists actually of two main sources. One of them is Lithuanian national budget, and the other one is EU structural fund dedicated to capital region, and the second region is Central and Western Lithuania region. So our priorities for the next period will be business financing and also renovation of multi-partner building, energy transition, generating of renewable energy, and increasing the energy efficiency. When we talk about achievements, what we already made, as I mentioned, we have one dedicated national promotional institution, Agricultural Credit Guarantee Fund, Žemės ūkio paskolų garantijų fondas. They are already 25 years in charge, and they are providing promotional instruments, I would say, for classic businesses in agricultural sector. So they are providing individual guarantees for commercial banks in order that farmers will get access to finance. They are also making reimbursement of interest of the loans, and finally they are also providing direct loans to farmers. Then we have also another financial institution, the biggest one, Invega, and Invega has also various financial instruments from loans to guarantees, also venture capital activities, and they are covering, so to say, all kind of stages in business cycle, from the start to develop and to grow and export stages. And also quick look to soft loans provided to the, let's say, to reacting to the war and Russian aggression against Ukraine. So we provided 31 million direct loans to agriculture final beneficiaries. Almost 13 million went to crop production. Then the second part, almost 10 million for animal husbandry and other type of agriculture activities. From the rural development program, there were financial instruments around 16 million for risk-sharing loan product, and the plan for the next period from 2023 to 2027 will be also various financial products for young farmers, for investments in agricultural holdings, for sustainable investments in agricultural holdings, investments in the processing of agricultural products. And my final slide is to compare or to, let's say, reveal the effects or the impact of financial instruments. So you can see I divided this in three different sectors. So investments in private sector except agricultural. Then you can see specific investments in agricultural for food industry, and in investments in infrastructure sector. So you can see clearly that the investments in agriculture sector has huge impact on our national GDP. Also, it's impacting positive on employment. It creates jobs, and it has also a high impact on gross wage. So overall, I can say that investments in agricultural sector pays off in terms or the point of view of government. So thank you very much, and if you have some questions, I am willing to answer them.